23 on the 24.
Well, that's what Mark Jackson is saying. Mark Jackson is pleading that there should not be 23, that there should be about 1.3. And if they're going to review it, that's probably about what they're going to have. 24th coach in franchise history. Made his debut on Christmas night for this team. Again, it was never a coach up until this year at all, anywhere. It was a lot of bravado before the season began, but now they've kind of concentrated on next year. This quarter, Rush has 9 points, Kobe 8 points, leading their respective teams. Well, they're not reviewing anything. They're just having a little discussion right now. .7. Well, it's going to go to Golden State.
Yeah, they're rolling a 24-second violation completely.
Okay. As Kobe let it fly from distance, now Mike Brown is exasperated as he talks to Violet Palmer. All right, on the floor for the Lakers, Blake, Murphy, Barnes, Bryant, and Gasol. Half a minute to go here in the third quarter. McGuire, much different team than we saw back in January. Talking about the Warriors. Here's Klay Thompson backing in, rising over Blake. No, Matt Barnes up the ladder for the rebound, has it knocked away, and Rush scores!
Klay Thompson
took it right away from Matt Barnes.
He came from behind, knocked the ball out of his hands. We have ourselves a 7-point game.
And an 11th turnover for the Lakers. Shot clock is off. Kobe will go to work here with 6. Has a pick by Blake. Kobe with Thompson on him. Baseline jumper. Not there. Quarter over. And again, the Lakers don't end a quarter well.
Just a little bit of loss of focus, and we've got ourselves a 7-point game. But Lakers still in charge with 12 minutes to go, leading 79-72.
Consistently think that he can do that for a few more years for us. That's going to be the challenge with age. Father Time we'll catch up at some point, but he's been great.
Rick Fox, always great to see you. Have a good one.
You too, man.
All right, back to you, Bill, too.
All right, thank you. You guys have to get out of the baseline right there. Fox was going to be back in the action. Rick Fox, he's in Staples Center too very, very often. Here is Bynum back in the game, and he enters with a shot. So after shooting the 3, he sat down for a good majority of that third quarter, but Andrew is back to start the quarter, and Troy Murphy commits a foul as McGuire goes to the basket.
And this is a crucial part of the game for the Lakers, with Kobe going out and Powell going out as well. Andrew has to be more of the focal point of the offense. They have to work the inside-out game. So let's see if he plays with the energetic manner which we know he can play, how he's going to respond to being taken out of the game early in that third and staying out of the game.
Yeah, and as opposed to being taken out later in the fourth quarter, Kobe will sit earlier here in the fourth. And there's Andrew. See where that head is at right now. Got to get that focus back in, as Stu was mentioning. It's good to see Rick Fox, and it reminds us when we see ex-Lakers like Rick Fox and Jerry West is a part of the payroll on here. A paid consultant, doesn't do a heck of a lot with them, but he's an ear that will listen and a voice to listen to when they ask. Jerry West, part of the Warrior front office. Here is World Peace. Down low, he misses, and it's going to be taken by Golden State. 79-74, Lakers by 5. McGuire underneath. Here's a shot, a wild shot by Gladness. He saw Bynum there, didn't want any part of him. Steve Blake running the show, orchestrating and quarterbacking on top. Andrew faked the 3. Now he's going to the basket. And 3-second violation.
World Peace had real good position, thinking the pass was going to come from Andrew, and then Andrew put it on the floor, and World did not get out of the lane, and the count continued. Referees do a good job when World Peace's shoelaces came in untied, so they do a good job of giving you time to retie them.
Gladness is in along with McGuire, Rush, Klay Thompson, and Richard Jefferson. So the 5 on the floor for Golden State. Thompson got a double. Now he backs up on Blake, created some nice space for himself, and Klay Thompson hits another jumper.
Klay got away with that right forearm that time. You want to use your shoulder, but he used his forearm and got away with it to create space.
It's a 3-point lead right now for the Lakers. Bynum shuffling down low. He has it blocked away by Gladness, and he's out of bounds. 7 on the shot clock.
Andrew working one-on-one, tries to shed him. He comes back, Gladness does, and gets a piece of the ball.
MWP throws it in. Barnes knows the clock. He just took a peek at it. Back into Andrew. Andrew going to work in the lane. Puts it up. Misses. Got it back. Puts it up. Blocked away. Foul. And there's a whistle and a foul. And Bynum will shoot free throws.
Well, he's playing in a crowd right now. A lot of guys are coming to give help. He missed the first, but stayed after it. Gets his own rebound. Gets fouled. And 2 free throws. He's 2 out of 3 from there. Hasn't shot one since basically the first quarter. So let's see what he does with these 2. With the Lakers only up by 3.
10 points, 5 rebounds. And he misses the free throw. Just kind of went up there. Didn't look like he had a whole lot of focus on that one. Bynum. Free throw on the way. Got it. So he makes 1 for 2. 80-76 is the score. McGuire into the front court. This is his 4th NBA team. Washington, Sacramento, Charlotte, now Golden State. Rush going to the basket. Whoa! Whoa, did he get up quickly?
Yeah, they're ISOing. First it was Klay Thompson on Steve Blake. That time, Brandon Rush has got a 2-point game.
He's got a high game of 20 this year. He's already got 15 against the purple and gold. Blake, he's on the outside. Lakers in trouble. Lead is down to 2. Meta World Peace dips in, comes out, tipped. MWP's got a new 24 on the shot clock, so you can take your time here and reorchestrate and reset. World Peace is battling with Jefferson. That's a bump and a grind. Back out to Barnes. In the air. Got it! Yes, sir! Matt Barnes from the outside. Outside shooting touch. He's made 3 threes, 6 out of 9, 15 points. His high game this year is 17.
And the defense has to get back into it now. You can see how they're trying to ISO. You got a timeout call by the Warriors. 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the 4th. The Lakers up by 5, 83-78. Pau Gasol has checked in. The key is who is he coming in for as Brandon Rush, ISO, take it to the basket and finish. That is nice. And you talked about Matt Barnes knocking down to 3. He's shot 5 of them. He's made 3 of them.
Meet the. You know what? Andrew Bynum's got to get his head back in this game, but he's on the bench.
It's not going to be tonight.
Yeah, he's back on the bench. We may not see him again.
Mike Brown took him out, brought Powell back into the contest.
Yeah, we may not see him again. And that could be interesting post-game. Rush. Down the middle he goes. Count it. Foul. Rush, his season high is 20.
And that's where you miss him the most, I believe, is he's the last line of defense, and he's a guy that creates problems for dribble penetration. He's there to block shots, not necessarily just stand and reach. So now the Lakers find themselves in another potentially 2-point game.
Mentioned Rush's season high is 20. First half he had 2 points. He's just blowing up here in the second half as Andrew Bynum sits on the bench. Barnes, by the way, 3 for 5 from beyond the arc tonight. The rest of the team is 1 for 12.
I like the fact that Steve Blake sets a screen, and anytime you have an offense, you should have a play in it where a guard sets a screen on a big, because bigs don't run around screens. They run through them. They just ran through Steve Blake and picked up the foul.
MWP will take it out of bounds. 17 on the shot clock. We're under 9 minutes to go in regulation. Blake will take it. World Peace posting his Pau Gasol. Peace is going to go to the hole. Has it knocked away. Barnes, another one? Yes! That's a 2. It's a long 2 for Barnes. Boy. 7 for 10, though, and 17 matching his season high.
Johnny on the spot. That's Matt on the spot. He's in the right place at the right time.
Why don't you throw in 7 rebounds and 3 assists for Matt Barnes tonight. And the bench has 25 points. Thompson.
That's an offensive foul.
And if it is, that's Thompson's 4th.
You learn, and that's something he'll learn. He's a young player. He'll learn that you have to do that kind of separation with your waist area, maybe even your shoulder, but you've got to make sure you sell more of you being the guy that gets the contact.
Truly a talent to be a great scorer. He certainly can shoot. Obviously. Here is Steve Blake. Klay Thompson in front of him. Out of Powell.